Hello, my lovely anatomists and physiologists. We are ready to do a quick comparison of the male and female reproductive systems, and we're starting from a place of sameness. So what we see is that these body structures are going to be described as homologous structures, and this term homologous is talking about same biological origin. So it's these same groups of tissues that are going to have modified, or we can say different functions. And what we'll see is in that developing embryo and that developing fetus, that the female body type is sort of like the default. But then if you have the SRY gene, remember, this is located on the Y chromosome, then you get the production of your testes. And with the production of testes, you wash over your tissue in testosterone during development. And so what we see is the tissues that would otherwise turn into or form into female reproductive structures now change in their development to look like the typical male body type. And so we will see that we have these same structures in both, but they'll have different names and they'll have different functions. So we have erectile tissue in both the female and the male body type. And so in the male body type, that's going to be found in the penis, and in the female, that's the structure called the clitoris. We'll see in the male body type that we get the formation of the scrotum, which is holding the gonad. But in the female body type, we get the what we're going to list here as outer labia, or we can call them more technically labia majora. And then we have also gonads, of course. So in the male body type, we see testes forming, and in the female body type, we have ovaries forming. And then we have a set of glands that are going to be homologous. So we have the calipers, or what I like to call bulbourethral gland in the male body type. And then we'll see this having a homologous structure in the female is called Bartholin's gland. And then the last is the prostate gland, which we find in the male. So here we're going to see it swells around the urethra, preventing urination during intercourse. But we'll see the Skene's gland and the female body type having the same sort of function. So, I didn't go into a lot of detail about what these different functions are, but what we're seeing here is that these are all derived from the same tissue. So in a book written by Emily Nagoski, she's a sex scientist. Her book is called Come As You Are. She has this phrase that she's using throughout the text saying, all the same parts organized in different ways. And so that's what we're seeing here between these classically typical male body type and classically typical female body type. Also, you can see where an intersex individual is falling sort of in between. So if there's some kind of signaling that gets altered in some way during development, then the tissue that would default be female body type is maybe forming to sort of look a little bit more like the male body type, but somewhere in between. So something along those lines. So Emily Nagoski says, your genitals are beautiful and unique, and as long as they're not causing you pain, there's no problem. But if your genitals are causing you pain, then of course you'd want to seek medical assistance with that. All right, y'all. Up next, we're going to focus in on what's going on with the male body type reproductive system. So stay tuned. And as always, take care of yourselves and each other.